If you are over 60, there is something sitting in your kitchen right now, something you have been told your entire life is healthy, that could quietly be raising your risk of a stroke while you sleep. There is no chest pain. There is no warning. You might go to bed feeling perfectly fine, perhaps just a little tired, but inside your arteries a dangerous reaction is taking place. As a health researcher, I see this tragedy happen far too often. We tend to think of strokes as something that happens because of a lifetime of bad habits, smoking fast food, or lack of exercise. And while those are true, there is a silent category of triggers that no one talks about. It is the innocent foods, the healthy fruits, the comforting soups, the things you eat because you are trying to take care of yourself. Today, I am going to reveal the 7 silent stroke triggers hiding in your diet. And trust me, number 1 is a breakfast favorite that millions of seniors eat every single morning, thinking they are protecting their heart when in reality they might be doing the exact opposite. But before we begin, I want you to take a deep breath. This is not about fear, this is about power. The more you know, the more control you have. A stroke is the 3rd leading cause of death in the United States, but it is the number 1 cause of long-term disability. Losing your independence is terrifying. But here is the good news. Up to 80% of strokes are preventable. 80%. That means the power to change your future is largely in your hands and on your plate. So let's walk through this list together. I want to know who is with me on this journey to better health. If you are ready to take control of your future, do me a favor. Right now, go down to the comments and type the word control. Type control. So I know you are listening, you are awake, and you are ready to learn. Let's start with the most shocking one. Number 1, grapefruit. Now wait, please do not turn this off. I know exactly what you are thinking. You are thinking, but it's a fruit. It is full of vitamin C. It's natural. Yes, it is. And for a 30-year-old, it might be perfectly fine. But if you are over 60, the rules of biology change. This is critical because many seniors take medications to manage their health, specifically statins for cholesterol, like Lipitor or Zocor or calcium channel blockers for high blood pressure. Here is the science simplified. Your liver has a very specific enzyme. Think of this enzyme as a traffic cop. Its job is to break down your medication so that the right amount enters your bloodstream over time. It keeps things safe and steady. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins. These compounds are aggressive. When you eat a grapefruit or drink the juice, those compounds go into your liver and they effectively knock out that traffic cop. They distract the enzyme. So what happens when the traffic cop is gone? The medication floods your system all at once. One single glass of grapefruit juice can turn 1 pill into the strength of 10 pills. Imagine taking 10 times your blood pressure medication in 1 second. This can lead to rapid muscle breakdown, kidney failure, or a massive sudden drop in blood pressure that deprives your brain of oxygen. That fluctuation is a prime trigger for a stroke. If you take any daily medication, you must ask your doctor specifically, can I eat grapefruit? If the answer is no, switch to oranges or berries. They give you the vitamins without the danger. Let's move to number 2. This one is a staple in almost every senior's pantry because it is easy. It is warm and it feels like comfort food. Canned soup. As we age, our taste buds naturally lose some of their sensitivity. We don't taste salt as intensely as we used to. Food manufacturers know this. So to make that soup taste rich and flavorful, they pack it with sodium. I want you to visualize your arteries for a moment. Imagine a garden hose. When the water is running gently, the hose is soft and flexible. But if you crank the water pressure up to the maximum, the hose becomes hard, stiff, and tight. Sodium is a magnet for water. When you eat a bowl of canned soup, which can contain over 1,500 milligrams of sodium, that is your entire daily limit in one single meal, your body holds on to water to dilute that salt. This drastically increases the volume of your blood. Suddenly, your blood volume spikes. The pressure inside your arteries skyrockets. That garden hose becomes stiff and dangerous. This high blood pressure is the single biggest trigger for an ischemic stroke, where a clot blocks blood flow to the brain. And the worst part is, you don't feel high blood pressure. It is the silent killer. You don't have to give up soup. Just look for low-sodium labels, or better yet, make a big pot of homemade soup on Sunday using fresh vegetables and herbs and freeze it in portions. When you control the salt, you control the pressure. Number 3 is tricky because these foods are actually superfoods for most people. We are talking about dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, and collard greens. Now please listen carefully because I am not telling you that vegetables are bad. I am telling you that consistency is key, specifically for my friends taking blood thinners like Warfarin or Coumadin. Millions of seniors take these drugs to prevent clots. They work by slowing down the production of vitamin K. Vitamin K is the clotting vitamin. It's what stops you from bleeding to death when you get a cut. But dark leafy greens are packed with vitamin K. They are the highest source in nature. Here is the trap. Let's say you usually don't eat many greens. Your doctor sets your medication dose based on that diet. Then one week you decide to get healthy. You start eating huge kale salads and spinach smoothies every day. Suddenly, you have flooded your body with vitamin K. You have effectively canceled out your medication. Your blood becomes too thick too fast. Clots can form in your legs or your heart. And if one of those clots travels to the brain, that is a stroke. Does this mean you shouldn't eat greens? Absolutely not. It means you need consistency. You cannot feast on greens one day and fast the next. If you eat a cup of spinach every day, keep doing it every day. Your doctor can dose your medication around your diet. Just don't surprise your body. Number 4. This is the deli danger. Processed lunch meats. You go to the deli counter for a quick lunch. You order the turkey, the ham, maybe some salami. It seems like a light, healthy protein, right? Wrong! These meats are preserved with something called sodium nitrate. Nitrates are used to keep the meat looking pink and fresh for weeks. But inside your body, nitrates damage the lining of your blood vessels. They make the vessels stiff and narrow, a condition called atherosclerosis. But there is a double threat here. Processed meats are often smoked or cured, which creates inflammation in the body. Think of chronic inflammation as a small fire burning inside your arteries. It weakens the walls. A major study from the Karolinska Institute found that eating just one serving of processed meat a day, that's just 2 slices of ham, increased stroke risk by nearly 20%. 20% is a huge number for such a small dietary choice. The alternative is simple. Buy a fresh turkey breast or a chicken breast. Cook it yourself. Slice it yourself. It takes 10 extra minutes, but those 10 minutes add layers of protection to your brain. Number 5 might surprise you because we often associate it with diabetes, not strokes. But the two are cousins. I'm talking about store-bought baked goods, muffins, croissants, and white toast. We worry about sugar because of weight gain. But did you know that high blood sugar is a direct cause of stroke? When you eat refined flour and sugar, your glucose spikes instantly. Imagine your red blood cells. Normally, they are round and smooth, slipping easily through your veins. When your blood sugar is chronically high, those cells become sticky. They get coated in sugar. They start to clump together. Sticky blood vessels trap cholesterol. They create blockages. If you are starting your day with a bagel or a muffin, you are putting your body on a roller coaster of inflammation before noon. You are setting the stage for a blockage. Instead, switch to steel-cut oats or whole-grain rye bread. The fiber acts like a sponge, slowing down the sugar absorption and keeping your arteries clear. Number 6. You probably switched to this drink to lose weight. Diet soda. You think it has 0 calories, so it's safe. Research suggests otherwise. A massive study involving over 80,000 women found that those who drank 2 or more diet drinks a day had a 23% higher risk of stroke compared to those who rarely drank them. How is this possible if there is no sugar? The artificial sweeteners may confuse the brain and metabolism. When you taste something sweet, your body expects calories. When no calories arrive, your metabolism gets dysregulated. It can lead to insulin resistance and weight gain around the midsection, which puts stress on the heart. But more importantly, the chemical additives can negatively affect your gut health. We now know that gut health is directly linked to heart health. If your gut is inflamed, your brain is at risk. If you crave the fizz, try sparkling water with a splash of real lemon or lime juice. Train your palate to love natural flavors again. Your brain will thank you. And finally, number 7. This is the vacation treat. Alcohol. I know we hear that a glass of red wine is good for the heart. And in moderation, for some people, it might be. But as we age, our ability to process alcohol drops drastically. Your liver and your kidneys are not what they were at 25. Heavy drinking, which for a senior might just be 2 strong drinks in one evening, raises blood pressure immediately. But it does something else even more dangerous. It can trigger atrial fibrillation or AFib. AFib is an irregular heartbeat. Instead of a strong, steady beat, the heart quivers. When the heart quivers, it doesn't pump all the blood out. some blood pools inside the heart. Pooling blood turns into clots. And when the heart finally beats strongly again, it shoots that clot straight to the brain. If your heart flutters or races after a drink, that is your body screaming for help. That fluttering is the warning shot. Listen to it. We have talked about the fear. We have talked about the traps. Now let's talk about the solution. Because I don't want you to leave this video feeling scared. I want you to leave feeling empowered. You don't have to live on water and air. You just need to add the stroke shields to your diet. First, magnesium, found in pumpkin seeds, almonds, and spinach. Magnesium relaxes your blood vessels, opening them up so blood can flow freely. Second, potassium, found in bananas, avocados, and sweet potatoes. Potassium is the enemy of salt. It helps flush that excess sodium out of your system. Third, and most importantly, water. The cheapest medicine in the world. Think about it, thick, dehydrated blood clots easily. Hydrated blood flows freely. Most seniors are chronically dehydrated because our thirst mechanism turns off as we age. Don't wait until you are thirsty. Drink water like it is your medication. The twist is this. Your body is incredibly resilient. Even if you have eaten these bad foods for 40 years, your body starts to heal the moment you stop. Your blood pressure can improve in weeks. Your arteries can begin to relax. It is never ever too late to make a U-turn. Getting older does not mean getting weaker. It means getting smarter. It means making choices that honor the body that has carried you this far. Don't let a grapefruit or a salty soup take away your golden years. Read the labels. Check your medications. Drink your water. I want to ask you one last question. Which of these 7 foods are you going to swap out this week? Is it the lunch meat, the soda, or maybe you are going to call your doctor about the grapefruit? Let me know in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable. If you found value in this video, if you learned something new, please like this video. It helps us reach other seniors who need this life-saving information. And don't forget to subscribe. We are building a family here, a family of survivors and thrivers. Thank you for watching. Take care of your brain, take care of your heart, and I will see you in the next video.